Okay.
Eating some of this chocolate cake?
It wasn't me. I'm back.
Really?
No. He thinks it's me eating the chocolate cake. It wasn't me. Okay, so I'm going to put another layer on these. So far, we just have 3 different acrylics and one of my Machine Studio drip machine markers underneath for some color. It's a really flat color. It dries super fast. And then I did make some marks with whatever this thing is called. Please, you know, you're welcome to tell me what the things are that I don't know, because I don't know. So the last color I'm gonna add is just gonna be Fun Lime Green. I'm just gonna add it the same way as I did everything else, just sporadically, randomly, no rhyme or reason. I guess I have to get my, no, I'm just gonna start another brush, because why not? Maybe I'll do a fun, this is a fun brush because it's beat up. This is by Dana Wakley. And I like these, and I'm gonna use it dry because that also changes the way that things look. And so this is a really opaque paint too. And I'm just randomly dropping it in spots on each one of the paintings. I might need to get some more of that paint out. I didn't get a ton. This again can be a really good way to decide what your next composition is going to be for a big painting. And then it can also be useful in seeing which colors look good together, because I don't know color theory. I don't claim to. And I don't really know what goes together. So it either does or it doesn't. And I either use it again or I don't. And if it doesn't, I'll paint over it because it works and nobody has to cry about it. Although I have cried over paintings that I didn't love before, if I'm being honest. Before I learned about fixative, I would paint something so much until it just like literally a hole would come through the bottom. So now I know a little bit more as I go. I don't know if y'all have ever watched me, but I paint up the palettes too sometimes afterwards, and that's always fun. Just random marks of lime green. And since everything's dry, it's not mixing together too bad. We were supposed to have date night and we heard the thunder. DoorDash it is. Because it is 2024. We do not go out if it's raining. We are like my fancy little dog. We refuse. My little dog had to go to the vet today. I think I told y'all about that. Good times. If you have a weak stomach, let somebody else take your dog to the vet if they find him funny. Because they just be doing all the things. And they're all used to it. They don't care. Okay. So, this is a watercolor pencil. I'm just going to make some marks on some of this paint while it's still damp, just for fun. You can find us a good movie while I finish this if you want. We both hate finding something on TV. Okay, so this is where we are right now. And while it may look a little funky, I trust the process. Now, because that green is wet, I don't really want to mess it up. So I might put some marks on here with some oil pastels while I wait on that to dry in areas that don't have green. So this one is a fun blue color. So you see that? Sometimes I'll do it right over the blue, and then sometimes I'll do it in an area that has more than just blue. So it's on top of the purple there, and that looks actually pretty cool. And again, just no rhyme or reason. Just drug that through that wet paint, no biggie. You never know what's gonna come up when I pull this tape off too. And I haven't got a fancy tape yet, but people keep telling me I need to do it. I'm gonna do this green one just in a couple spots. Really like that color. And then I might do some white. I keep forgetting. I just did that in that wet paint. I might do some white next. Let me just look at these first just to see what we got. Yeah, so for white, maybe this is an acrylic paint stick, and it looks real shiny kind of for a minute, but then it dries more flat. And you can put it on, and then you can scrape through it right away, like this, right here. Looks pretty cool. And so, there's a couple of areas you can just put it on and not scrape through it. Looks good, a little pop of white, so you have good contrast. But I think I'm going to scrape through this little area here. Just do a little one on each one of these little miniatures. I think I'm gonna pull that one off whenever I pull the tape off, so I'm gonna do a little bit more right there. I'm not gonna scrape on it because it's got scrapes right there already. I'm gonna do this one. Just love the way these feel. They're so thick and creamy. And scrape through that one, like the way that looks. Do a little bit of white up here. And then some right here. And then scrape through that one. That looks cool. Maybe up here, just a little place too. Okay. Every little piece of this painting is covered in something. All 4 of them are. Let's see what they look like underneath. I'm gonna heat this up for a second. Hold please.